Subscribe to Diazonic Labs and click on bell icon to get latest updates.
Greetings from Diazonic Labs and welcome to my channel. My name is Amir and I'll be teaching you something related to Kaggle datasets. How you can import Kaggle datasets in Google Colab is what we will be seeing in this particular video. Stay tuned till the end. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do consider subscribing to our channel. Let's get started with the video. You might have known that Kaggle is a place where you can find lots of data sets. It has got more than 55,000 and above publicly available data sets here, as you can see. All right, and if you're using this data sets for your data science project or building any machine learning model, if you are doing it through Kaggle, you can do it very easily. You can import the data set very easily through the Kaggle kernels. All right, you can go to say notebooks here and then click on new notebook. It will help you to actually open up a new notebook here in Kaggle and work on it. Okay, so working with Kaggle and importing the data sets from Kaggle is pretty amazing. If you want me to create a separate video on how exactly you can download the say data sets or how you can import the data sets in a Kaggle kernel, okay, let me know in the comment section. I will come up with another video for that. But then for today's video, we will be discussing about Google Colab. All right, if you remember, Google Colab is one online tool, okay, which is useful for creating machine learning models and pretty helpful in our data science project related stuff. So how do you import a data set from Kaggle and how do you actually put it on say Google Colab? So let's see how to do it. First of all, I will open a new notebook here. All right, and now that my new notebook is open, I will just connect here to the Google backend. And once it is connected, things are all ready. So I have set up my Google Colab notebook. How can you import any data set from Kaggle? Now there are a couple of options to actually use it. One of the most simplest option is to actually download that particular data set, whichever data set you want. You can maybe download it and then re-upload it on say Google Colab, but then that is a tedious task. If say you are downloading a huge data set, then for downloading it might take time, and then the same time will be actually taken for uploading as well, because you will have to download it from Kaggle and then upload it on Google Colab. Now that's where Kaggle APIs works wonderful. All right, so what exactly are these Kaggle APIs? If you go to your say account in Kaggle, just go to my account here and just scroll down, you should be able to see something called as API. All right, so with the help of this APIs, you can actually create your own API token, and once you have created your own API token, you can configure that particular token with one specific JSON file. All right, the only thing what you will have to do is upload that particular JSON file first into your Google Colab notebook. If you want to mount it on a drive, you can do the same as well. But then once you have the JSON file of Kaggle, you can just put it onto Google Colab and you are all set. You can just use specific command tokens of API for every data set there will be, okay, and then use that particular command, type that particular command into your Google Colab notebook, and there you go, you can download it very easily. I will show you how exactly it has to be done. First of all, click on create new API token, and the moment you click on create new API token, one JSON file will be downloaded, and that JSON file by default is named as kaggle.json. all right, so basically this particular JSON file, let me just open it and show you. It contains a dictionary wherein your username is mentioned, whatever the username you have of your Kaggle account, and then there is one specific API key which is mentioned. All right, so this forms the second part of the dictionary. So you have got say key as well as your value of dictionary, and another key and another value of that particular dictionary. All right, so this is what it contains in the form of say JSON file, just like a dictionary. Now that we have got this JSON file, what we need to do is we need to upload this particular JSON file into our Google Colab environment. So I will also do the same. I will click on files here, and then let me click on upload to session storage, and then I have got this kaggle.json. Let me just click on this, and it will just give me a warning that the uploaded files will get deleted when this runtime is recycled. Let me just click on OK. Now I know that I have actually uploaded my kaggle JSON file. All right. Once I have done this, I will have to write a simple line of code. I will import, say, OS library. The moment I import OS library, I can take one method from OS wherein it will help for me to set up my environment. Okay, so I will set up my environment variable, and then I will type in here, say, Kaggle underscore config underscore dir. Okay, and this particular thing, I should set my path where exactly this kaggle.json is. I will have to set that particular path. Now, how do I set the path? Where exactly is this? I can just go here and click on copy path, all right, and then paste it here. But then I will have to delete this kaggle.json because this is the path for my folder where exactly I have put my kaggle.json. This particular path should be a folder which should contain kaggle.json file. All right. Now that I have done here, let me just run this. And after it is run, I can use the command from, say, Kaggle notebook, whichever data set I want. I'll just go to, say, data here. Let me type the simplest data set. Let me type Titanic here. And if I go inside this particular Titanic machine learning from disaster data, just click on data here, you should be able to see one specific command. Okay, you should be able to see this. Use the Kaggle API to download the data set. That is what it is told here. I will just copy this API command. Okay, and then I will go back, and then I will append it with a negation symbol or exclamatory symbol, and then paste it out. Okay, so I get here Kaggle computations download -c Titanic. I've just copied and pasted. Pretty simple. Let me just run this. And the moment I run this particular thing, you will get two warnings which you can ignore. Okay, if you want to pay attention to the first warning, you can definitely do that. It says your API key is readable by other users on this system. So you can run this particular command to make it public. So sorry, to make it private. So basically chmod, if you just type in on Google chmod, say 600, what it does is it actually see here, it actually gives you the default permission for Unix system. Okay, and what it says is permissions of 600 means that owner has full read and write access to a file while no other user can access the file. It makes your file, whatever you are using, right, more secure. Okay, so you can run this particular command to make that particular thing happen. All right, or else if you want to just ignore it, you can ignore it. It's all on you. Okay, anyways, we have downloaded here 3 CSV files which we have here. See here, the first CSV file was gender submission.csv, then test.csv, train.csv. So if you go back to files, you should be able to see we have got gender submission.csv, then we have got test.csv, train.csv, and we can use this particular thing. I'll just import train.csv and show you. Import, say, pandas as pd. All right, and then I will import the data frame by writing, say, pd.read underscore csv off, and then I can type in, say, train.csv. Okay, that's it. And this should be pretty helpful in giving you the data set. All right, there you go. We are getting this Titanic data set here. Okay, this was the first thing or the first part which you can use and play around with it. Now the second part what we have is actually to work on the data which will not be for sure in, say, CSV file format. Okay, it might be in zip format, right? So how do you use those data sets which will be in non-CSV form? Maybe when you download it, it will be in zip format. So pretty simple. Again, I will just go back to data here, and let me go back to data here. Okay, now that I am into this particular data, let me just scroll down. Okay, I'll take one more, maybe heart disease UCI is what I will take here. Let me just go back here, and if you see here, you will not be able to see that particular command, just like the command what you had in your computations data set of Titanic, right? How do you use this particular thing now? So you'll have to click on this triple dots which you can see, and then click on copy API command, and then afterwards just scroll down here. Okay, and put this particular thing with a negation again. Okay, there you go. Now the moment you do this particular thing, you should be able to see that it is actually downloading in the form of a zip file. Can you see here? It says heart disease UCI.zip format. Okay, so how do you unzip this? Again, pretty simple. For unzipping, you'll have to use a simple Linux command, and the Linux command, if you want to use, you'll have to use the exclamation symbol. Type in unzip. All right, unzip space, and then whatever the files, all of the zip files, whatever we have, just type in here, say .zip. Whatever the files which are in zip files, it will be unzipped. And one more thing, what I'm gonna do is, along with this, I will also remove those files which are zipped, because they are completely unzipped, they are into, say, CSV file format, so it's of no use for me, right? So I will remove the other files. All right, I should give you a space, and there you go. That's it. This is the command which I will have to use. Let me just run it, and the moment I run this, what happens is this particular thing gets archived, and then it will be opening the hard.csv thing, okay, and whatever the zip file was there, that will get archived or get maybe, you know, it will get deleted. All right, so if you see here, it has got hard.csv, and you can just import, sorry, you can just write, say, df1 is equal to pd.read underscore csv of heart.csv. There you go. This is how we actually use this particular thing, how we use the Kaggle API to read our dataset. Okay, pretty simple. One important thing which you will have to note is that all of these files, whatever you are doing, this, especially this JSON file, this one is uploaded directly onto the Google Drive. This is uploaded on Google Colab. That means it will get recycled after some time. Imagine you close your Google Colab notebook, and after maybe, you know, few hours, you open it, this particular JSON file might not be available. So to avoid that particular option, if you still want to keep it permanently stored, then you can mount your drive. Okay, you can just click on this mount drive option, and you will get that particular drive option there. Once you get the drive option in any of the folder, you can actually save it, so that the next time when you are using it, it should be available for you to access. Okay, if you have understood this particular concept, please do like our video, please do share this particular video with your friends, and let me know if you face any errors or any confusions while performing this particular operation. Write them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the upcoming video. Thank you.
Please do like this video and share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tutorials.